Facebook using my friend MLK's Facebook to ensure and to tell you that we have a food distribution here, food pantry, free food, no questions asked, no immigration status required, compliments of Christine Food Pantry and Christine's Home Care, and also of Sherry Williams, always a volunteer, always striving to help this community, always trying to give us a better life, and a very hard-working person. We need funding from state and city government to ensure that we have enough resources. Hunger, no one, this is America, and in any country, no one should ever go unfed. No one should ever go hungry. And this is the problem here. And we need funding for our resources. The politicians who have been representing us have never given us a fair due. We pay a lot of taxes, and yet we don't get the help we need. These are a few of the food that we have. She's waiting on more to come. It's at 120 17 Liberty Avenue. 120 17 Liberty Avenue. I'm going to flash quickly. I don't want to show their faces, but there's a long line of people here, and they need food. They need help. COVID has taught us that we need to be each other's brother and sister. We need to look out for each other. Pass, aunties, all right. We need to help each other out, and we need to make sure that we all have the American dream and that we can overcome poverty, we can overcome illness, and we can overcome the hardships of the COVID virus. So we're here to stand with you to make sure that we have a better life. As you know, this is Little Guyana. Going up there is Little Guyana. And this is 120th Street, and this is 120 17 by Chris. Accessory Place is where the food pantry is. There's butter, there's ground beef, there's a lot of staple products, milk, whole eggs, and so forth, Chicago Meat House and things like that. There's a lot of stuff here. So come here at 120 17. The food distribution is about to start, so that we can have, we can feed folks and make sure that they have a better life. This is Albert Baldeo signing off and encouraging you to be part of these movement, to be part of what we're trying to do, and that is to make sure that we can have the American dream, that we can have resources, and that we can have a better life. So brothers and sisters, join us in this fight. Ensure that you stay with us and that we can have the fullness of the American dream here, and that this community, which has earned the right to be represented and earned the right to have resources, we pay taxes, like I said, and we vote, that we can have our fair share. Time has come for us to be included in the American map also, and they designated Little Guyana here, but it's time to put action to those words. Little Guyana means that the recognition deserves more resources and more food, more clothing, more help, more health care, more affordable, and things like that. This is a very diverse community, and it deserves much more than what we get. And there are folks here. Do you all want to say something? Do you agree with what we're saying? Yeah, she knows, and she's lived the dream, and she's, worked hard, and there's a lot of COVID problems here. So, people want to make sure that they're taken care of. No one should be left behind, and that is what we're here to ensure, that we are treated fairly, we're treated with dignity, and that we can also be counted on American map. And we can also be counted as proud Americans and as patriotic Americans. I have my brother here. Brother, how you doing? You want to say something? Here he's waiting on the food also in his wheelchair. He has issues too, and he needs help. He deserves help, and that is why we're here to fight for these folks, to make sure that they have a better life and a better stake in politics. As we go down the line here, we meet some other folks here who have the brothers. How you doing? What you have, brother? Oh, this man has a lot of money here. He's doing quite well. What you selling? I help you out. I'll put you on. Oh yeah, you have some fresh seafood here. No, I'm still doing larva. I'm doing community work. We have shrimp, and we have fish, and we have hassa. The hassa's from Florida, right? So here's where you are at 120th Street, 120 17, 120 18. You can get some fresh shrimp here. Of course, everywhere you go, you'll always have problems of people. And make sure. See you, brother. Take care, eh? Best of luck. And as we continue, here is where Liberty Avenue is. You have all these things going on here. Food, clothes. Not everyone gives back in this community. Not everyone cares about us. But you've got to find yourself fighting for what you believe in, and making sure that you can get the American dream. So you have to be careful, and you have to keep fighting, and you have to recognize those who are going to stand up for you, and those who are going to make sure that you are considered to be true Americans. You're considered equal. You don't want to be better than anybody, but you want to be treated fairly. And that's the whole dream, and that's the whole promise. That's the whole institution called the United States of America. As you can see, there's a lot of food there. There's also some, my friend Pete's is here also. And they also provide all sorts of delicacies and food. There's a free COVID test. If you need to get tested, there's a free COVID test here at 120th Street and Liberty Avenue. 120th Street and Liberty Avenue. You can get a free COVID test. Free for the uninsured. You don't have to be a citizen. You don't have to have your papers. And you can come right here and get a free COVID test. There's a van park here. Free for the uninsured. Zero copay. So I would urge you to take advantage of this so you can know if you have the COVID. You just come here at the free COVID test and make sure that you can take advantage of these great facilities. As you can see, someone is is a very smart person taking a COVID test. And we thank you for your help in this community. We thank you for your presence and continue the great work that you're here. I'm Albert Baldeo. I'm a community activist.
Oh.
And I've been very hard in this community. And we welcome you because the free COVID test is of great help to all of us. So shout out to the COVID van for being here. It is very great that they're here. And it's wonderful that we can have people who care about us. Then you can also get your insurance here and you can get that done. And here's a roti shop, Savannah Roti Shop. You can get roti there also. As you know, this is an immigrant community. This is Little Guyana. This is a place where things happen. This is the bastion of democracy and American dreams, where people don't always get their fair share, where they don't always get. There's a spectrum here. You know, this is a breeding ground for business. This is where you have McDonald's. You have King's Electronics, you have McDonald's, you have all these great stores, all these big corporations here, Taco Bell across the street, Walgreens, they all come here. How many of them give back is another issue. We don't know for sure how many would give back to us. That is a problem. So we are just asking for a fair share. And for those who do well, how are you, sir? I'm live on Facebook. I just want to say hello to you. We have a wonderful new American here. Is your son? I'm doing a video on Liberty Avenue. Son, how are you? Hello. What's your name? Huh? Levi. Levi, how are you? Here's a handsome Levi and the parents here. They're wonderful people in this community. Glad to say hello to you. And we're doing a video because, as you know, this is Little Guyana. And we just want to make sure that we have the representation. They have a library here. They have the Chase Bank. They have all these wonderful places here. Tropical Isle. And right at Lefferts here at Little Guyana, you have the thanks to the fire engine. We say hello to them. They're a very important part of our community. And also the Lions Club, which is good. Here we have the sign that defines this community. And that sign is here, Little Guyana. Here we have the sign of Lefferts and Liberty Avenue, which is Little Guyana here. As you can see, Liberty and Lefferts, and the sign is here. This sign was put by the city to show proudly to all who this place is, that Liberty and Lefferts is named here. This is also the A train, Lefferts Liberty elevator. And this is the elevator that we fought for. We had to threaten to sue the MTA for this elevator. I was very much involved in this fight. Many people refer to this as the Baldeo elevator, the Albert Baldeo elevator. That's me, yours truly. Of course, I don't really want my name on anything, but I'm just telling you that this is how you have to fight. To get this structure up, we had to threaten to sue the MTA based on the American with Disabilities Act, the rights that we have under there. That if you have a disability or if you're a community of disabled, that you must also be taken care of. That is, we've tried to sue them on the American with Disabilities Act. And therefore, that is the basis on which that lawsuit was bought. So we have our friend over there. Of course, he's having a good time. Just saying hello to him. You have the train subway here, and you also have the Baldeo elevator there. Or sorry, the MT elevator, the elevator we fought for. that we had to threaten the MTA under the American with Disabilities Act. So other communities can do the same, threaten to sue them, take them to court, federal court, and as a breach of the American with Disabilities Act. And that is why it is so important for you to be counted, stand up and be counted, make sure you become citizens, make sure you register to vote. And that is the most important part. That is ensure that others join with you in ensuring that there's an American dream and that things go right, and that you get your fair shake in politics and you get your fair share of the taxes that you pay. So that is what it is all about. Liberty Avenue, Little Guyana, and the subway, and also for the elevator here. Thank you very much. This is Albert Baldeo signing off. Here's another desk being set up. And my learned friend, I'm putting you on a video. What you doing?
We're doing insurance wireless phones.
Insurance and wireless phones. This is another business coming to the community. Wish you luck. And of course, this is a community that needs a lot of help in businesses and so on. So best of luck, and thank you for being here.
No problem. Thank you.
And we continue to fight. We continue to make sure this community is put on a map. What we need is representation. Hello, sir. How you doing? Stay well. And also to ensure that, hi, brother, how are you? To make sure that we can get a better life. So once again, this is Albert Baldeo. I'm about to sign off. I just wanted to tell you that we have to keep fighting. We have to keep very much involved. And we have to make sure that we are part and parcel and that we benefit from this community and that we can have a better life. That is what this is all about. And this is what we need to get involved in. Register to vote, go out and vote, make your voices heard. This community is on the map. This community, we have fought several times for office and have ensured that we can have a better life. So make sure that you become part of this and make sure you get involved in whatever is in this community and whatever you can get out of it, whatever your fair share from the taxes you pay. Others have made the sacrifices. We've worked for decades here. We've built a firm basis to be represented, and we deserve equal representation also. So brothers and sisters, I'm coming back past the COVID. So how many people have you tested today?
Today we had 28 so far.
28 people. That's wonderful, because that's a very impressive amount of people who care. It's also public health, 27. And this is a COVID-free testing. You don't have to pay, no questions asked. Whether you're immigrant, whether you're a citizen or not, correct?
Exactly. Everybody welcome.
Everybody's welcome. And don't forget where it is. Are you here every day?
Yes, sir. It's
Free,
not Sunday.
every day here, Monday to Saturday. From what time?
From 10 to 4:30.
10 to 4:30 at 120th Street and Liberty Avenue. That's 120th Street and Liberty Avenue. This is a free service. You're funded by the city, right?
We are private company through the city.
Private company through the city. You don't have to pay. No questions asked about your immigration status. Also, all your information is kept confidential.
Right.
It will not be disclosed to anyone. But I urge you, come and get your COVID tested. This is most important. How long does that process take?
5 minutes.
5 minutes it takes, and you're good to go. And it's always good to know whether you need help. Many people have been dying. Even those who have taken the COVID vaccine have had so it's good to know that. It's not protected. It's not a blanket protection. You need to keep update. It's not a shield. Thank you very much. And what's your name, please?
Susie.
Susie and Adisha. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And may God bless you guys. So continue. Look forward to seeing you here. So don't forget to come here to get your free COVID test. It's right on here, free COVID test. And it's a very important thing at 120th Street and Liberty Avenue. And whilst you're here, you can get the various niceties here, the coconut water and the various things that this gentleman is selling here. How are you, sir? You have fresh coconut here, and you can always treat yourself to some sort of refreshment. You have Kaicho restaurant across there. The places here. Of course, we always look forward to having these businesses give back to our community. And a lot of these groceries have been accused of not giving back, but I hope that changes. And they can be part of being in community partnership, private and public partnership with us, so we can have a better life. So brothers and sisters, here we're going back to the pantry where I'm volunteering today, and we're getting the the place where you can have fresh food and get it best down here. And you can get fresh food for your supplies. And right here you can get it. Here's Sherry Williams. Sherry's has been volunteering. And also we have the wonderful Christine from Christine's Food Pantry. And here the food has arrived. So make sure you come to 12017. 12017 on Liberty Avenue by 121st Street on Liberty Avenue. And you can get your stuff. Correct, yeah. You can get fresh food here. So I'm signing off. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. It's Albert Baldeo reporting live to you. And here we have
one of each other.
right by Dr. Bisul Birat. So stay well and God bless you all. Albert Baldeo signing off. Bye-bye.